Hey, what's going on? Kenny Conwell here. And if you're on this page or even watching this video right now, it's because you want to know how I improved my FICO score 224 points and how you can do the same exact thing I did. Now, most people don't know about some laws that are actually in your favor to protect you. Now, there's something called Section 609 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and here is what it states in layman's terms. This is a consumer disclosure section, which is to provide for the protection of consumers against false and erroneous reporting. This section of the Fair Credit Reporting Act places the burden upon the credit bureaus and the creditors to provide the credit bureau a copy of the original creditor's documentation, basically whatever you filled out and signed upon opening up that account with that reporting creditor. So what does this mean? This means if you have any things that are reporting negatively, if they can't produce that documentation, then by law, they have to remove that item from your credit report. And what I want to do is give you the exact 609 dispute templates I use to start the process of increasing my credit score and help you get your first three negative items removed from your credit report. So as an FYI, before you even watch this video, as of the recording of this, my system has already helped 14,922 people start the journey of improving their credit themselves. Also, it's helped them remove 59,688 negative items from their credit reports, guys. Because of that, it's been able to help them increase their credit scores 1,119,150 points and counting. And also, we're projected to help 30,000 customers remove 120,000 negative items and remove and increase their credit scores 2.2 million points in 2018 alone. So take Alicia. She applied my concepts, followed this process, increase her credit score 156 points with one of the bureaus. Or take this lady. She responded to one of my Instagram posts and she was saying, "Hey, look, my credit score has gone up 100 points so far within 1.5 months, and I've had 14 items removed from my credit report. You won't regret purchasing." I didn't. This is what she said. Or Keith Hayes in our credit enhancement system group. He sent out the letters August 2nd, and he's saying that on August 11th, his score jumped 81 points with TransUnion. Experian jumped 128 points, and he's waiting to see what's going to happen with Equifax. Or look at Earl. Arrow applied this system, sent out the first round of 609 letters, 6 out of 10 derogatory points removed, 7 inquiries removed, and score jumped 71 points. I can go on and on and on and on. These are the same templates that I use to remove 19 negative items from my credit report. So here's my personal credit report. So I know these templates actually work, right? This is my personal thing. I couldn't fit all the things on this page. I just had so many so long ago when I was starting this process. So you may be wondering, why just 3 negative items? Well, it's real simple. I want you to see that these templates actually work when you use them. Also, once you see 3 negative items removed, you'll know you can get the other process and items removed as well. It's the same exact thing. It's just about doing more of what worked, right? Doing more of what worked. And at that point, you'll know you have a process that works. So let's just face the facts. Let's keep it 100. Nowadays, having good credit is just important. When we stop and think about it, it affects so many parts of our lives. So whether we're trying to get a new apartment, heck, get a new car so we can travel, a home, get our utilities turned on, even if we're getting a job to earn income, our credit is important. And personally, I got tired of having to pay extra credit, pay extra doing have no poor credit. I just did. I was sick of that. And I know you're tired of it as well. Having poor credit really means accepting a lower quality of life at a more expensive price tag. Now, nah, man, that ain't cool. Just stop and think about that. That's just unfair and unreasonable. So here's what you're gonna get. So letter number 1 is the initial dispute letter, including all the Section 609 legal verbiage. Letter number 2 is the follow-up request. So this letter is what you send off after the first letter to reinforce your position. Letter number 3 is the legal demand letter. So this is your final written request informing them of your intent to pursue litigation in accordance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So you're kind of getting real. And letter number 4 is your intent to litigate. So this letter informs them that they are in violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act in accordance with the law, and you will be seeking legal counsel to recover all monetary damages that you're entitled to, but this is still affecting your score and your quality of life. Flat out, these letters go ham. And because many consumers don't know their rights, they exploit people every day with intimidation strategies and scare tactics, and they play off of your ignorance. Like I said, these are the same exact templates that I use to remove 19 negative items and start the process of increasing my score personally of 224 points. And I wouldn't even attempt to start applying any loopholes or going through hiring a credit repair company without using proven dispute templates that work. Seriously, save yourself the hassle. I mean it. Don't start this process without using the templates. Now, in the past, these letters weren't cheap or easy to come by. I had to figure all of this stuff out. However, I've decided to make it available to the public so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So normally these letters would cost you $50 to $75 each, but for a very limited time, I'll let you have access to all four letters for only $19.97. Yep, that's right, it's $19.97. Nowadays, I don't know if you tried, but it's hard to fill up your gas tank for $19.97. But today, you can finally put yourself in position to have a 700 plus FICO score that you deserve and save time and money literally by improving your credit the right way the first time. So the choice is yours. Click the add to cart button today and start improving your credit because you just deserve it. But do it now because this flash sale will end. And quite frankly, I want you to be our next success story. So here's some more people. So check out Samantha. She started using our templates, and in 2 months, she went from the low 600s to over 700s. Or another gentleman named Sebastian. 4 years ago, he walked away from his home and he was told he'll never be able to purchase. He came across us on YouTube. After applying this process, he was able to get this slingshot and increase his score so he can buy a new home. Or take Raymond John. He started this process and he increased his score 100 points in 2 months by getting negative items removed with medical collections. Or this young lady, she hit me up in my DM saying that she was able to close on her first home. Or somebody else who sent me an email. She said, hey, look, I'm moments away from being in the 700 credit score. Or another person who DM'd me saying, hey, look, I'm literally seeing results within my first 2 weeks. Guys, I can keep going on and on and on. I have hundreds of testimonials, right? So, okay, time is quite literally running out. Click the add to cart button today and start improving your credit because you just deserve it. And go ahead and do it now because I want to give you the process so you can start this improving your credit score. So do it now. I will see you on the next page. Click the add to cart button and let's start getting your credit right today.